Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Miami Marlins and the Chicago Cubs. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Kyle Schwarber leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks, he'll barrel up the baseball, he'll hit the ball in the gaps, he'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
So just about set now. Starting on the mound in this one, Justin Steele. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Here comes a pitch. John Birdie in the box here lets that one go for a ball. The 1-0.
Ball. 2-0.
This one popped up. Puts the squeeze on that one. One down.
Batting second, the third baseman, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura at the plate here. And that misses off the outside edge. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Out to short. Bichette whips it to first. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone.
The second baseman, Luis Arias.
Luis Arias stands in. Number 6 on the National League batting average leaderboard. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
No score, just getting started, top of the first. Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Checks his swing, appeal to third, and no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. The 3-1. That one ripped. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. And, man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. First pitch just misses. Arias off of first with 2 away. Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, no strike.
Left-hand hitter waits. Pitch misses. And now 3-0. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. And the 3-1. And a foul ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And now the lefty. Out towards right center field. Meneses has this one sized up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Marlins leave 1. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at the ballpark, and on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo.
Last time out, wasn't able to get out of the second inning, really put a lot of pressure on the bullpen, but the offense picked him up. I'm looking for him to hit the reset button and get after it in this one.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Randy Arozarena. And the pitch. Now one missed.
1-0.
There's a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
The wind and the pitch. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. And that's a little bit high. And the count is 2-2. Kicks and fires. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The wind of the pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a pitch. Off the mark there. And it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is in for a strike. Good eye in that spot.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. Step off throw to first, and he's back in standing. 2-2 now. Strike three. Got him with the backdoor breaking ball.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Joey Meneses, the next Cub to hit. Edge of the zone for a strike, and that is strike one. And a pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Encarnacion flashes the leather on the running catch.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Kyle
Schwarber comes up to hit here. Comes into this one with more homers than anyone in the National League. Chris, remember the Cubs won it all in 2016. Well, Kyle Schwarber suffered a regular season-ending left knee injury 2 games into the year. April 7th, he had torn ligaments in that knee. Pitch misses inside, and it's a ball and a strike. But he was added to the World Series roster and became the first position player to collect a hit in the World Series after going hitless during the regular season. He still has the text from Theo Epstein that said, "You made the World Series roster." They say you win.
1-2.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Left-hand batter waits. And now it's even up. And here it comes. And that one hammered. Chisholm ranging back some more. And gone into the home run basket. Kyle Schwarber goes deep. His 14th of the year. It's 2-0.
He dropped the barrel right there. Got a fastball down at the knees where he'd prefer it. So many times now guys are having to adjust to the elevated fastball. So I'm sure his eyes got big when he saw that one coming.
Ryan Reynolds here. A switch hitter batting right. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
The 0-1. And there's the strike. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Here at Wrigley Field, second inning set to go. And now the DH, Brian De La Cruz.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The pitch. There's a strike. Steal. He isn't really known as the starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable. He just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. The pitch. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
And he deals. That to right. Meneses puts the squeeze on that one. 1 up, 1 down.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
Now it's going to be Nick Fortes. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. And what about analytics? Because one of the ways it seems like they've contributed to the trend is it's not just about are you capable of getting deep, that now focusing on the numbers, maybe the matchup is better with a different guy as the game goes on. Next offering is down low. Ball 1.
Only a handful of pitchers can go through an order 3 times, maybe even 4 times, and the analytics have contributed to that trend. But I think there are some guys given an opportunity may be able to show that they could be a 3rd or 4th time through the order type of pitcher.
Ball to strike. The pitch. And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And now the count is even.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Kicks and deals. The punch out there. Out number 2.
Well, Boog, that's an example of a good at-bat without getting into the hit column. He saw a lot of pitches right there, and that can set your team up for success later in the game.
2 outs, base is empty. Avisail Garcia, the next up for the Marlins. And that's in there for strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
At the belt and fires. And that one is inside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Marlins, and they're down 2-0. Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the second, and it's Rafael Devers in the box.
Baseman, Rafael Devers.
Luzardo back to work. And a good eye there. There's a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
To the right side. Steps on first for the out. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Eloy Jimenez, the next to hit, takes ball one. Next offering is in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Here's a 1-1. In there at the knees. Called strike three on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Dansby Swanson stands in, and first offering is fouled off. The pitch.
Ball.
Foul ball. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Garcia puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Cubs are down quietly. They're up 2-0. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Soler, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Steele back to work. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up. And the 1-0. And there's a ball. The 2-1. They say it went.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. That misses off the outside edge. Stays alive. And the pitch. Hard hit right side. He'll do it himself.
He's out.
Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, Encarnacion.
Encarnacion, the next up for the Marlins. Encarnacion measures 6 feet 4 inches. Hitting ninth in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. First offering, and it just misses.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
And now the lefty swings through that one for strike one. Going to count 1 and 2.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
2 away now.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
John Birdie at the plate. First time up was a pop out. Just off the inside edge. The 1-0. And that's outside.
2-0 to count.
The pitch. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They trail it here 2-0. And welcome back. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jack Groshans.
Jack Groshans.
The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Taps softly to the right side, and he picks it up in foul territory. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Rosarena, batting with one down, takes a strike. Next offering is downstairs.
1-1.
Liner, base hit. Bobichette now at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Now snap throw to first, and he's back in easily. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And a pitch. Bounce to the right side. Sneaks through. Base hit. Arozarena on his way to third. Over to third, but the throw's offline.
Now batting, the right fielder, Joey.
And next for the Cubs, Joey Meneses. Popped out and fouled ground first time through. In the air out towards right center. That's a base hit. Run scores. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
One down. Next to hit, Kyle Schwarber. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. Now a fly ball to right center. Chisholm pulls that one down. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sac fly, and it's 4-0.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
And up next for Chicago, Brian Reynolds. His first at bat was a strikeout. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. That's through there for a strike. Ball to strike. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Here comes a pitch.
Ball. 2-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Meneses leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that one is lifted in the air. Chisholm makes the grab. And that is that. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. It's the Cubs 4 and the Marlins nothing. Back here at the friendly confines. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Gene Segura.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
The pitch. Good eye right there.
You know, these Marlins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Next one in the dirt. And the 3-0 finds the zone.
3 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, left field. And there's 1 down.
The batter number 3, second baseman,
Luis Arias, the next up for the Marlins. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. slapped foul. Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and fires. Goes down looking.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Stepping in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. In the air, left field, and it drops in. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Ryan De La Cruz digs in now.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
First offering misses the mark. Runner leads away at second. On the ground, out to short. Tosses to first, and that will end the inning. One left for Miami. They're down 4-0. Back here at Wrigley Field, ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the third baseman, Rafael Devers. And a pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
The designated hitter,
Eloy Jimenez now went down on strikes his first time through. That one to first, and it goes just foul. And here it comes. And it's 1-1. On the ground to the left. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single. Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Swinging a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. The 0-2.
1-2.
Just outside. Misses the mark outside the zone. Two now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Groshans batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Some early action out there in the bullpen. Edward Cabrera getting ready to go. Sanchez getting loose as well. And a pitch. There's a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Oh and 2 now. And now 1 and 2. That one just misses.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2 and 2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
At the belt and fires. Swings through it for the K. Some high cheese for strike 3. Cubs leave 1, but they're in front 4-0. Back here at the ballpark, ready now for the 5th inning. And here's the catcher, Nick Fortes.
Nick Fortes.
The pitch. Top of the zone for a called strike.
You know, these Marlins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
That's off the mark. 1 and 2 to count. The 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The next pitch misses. 2 and 2. Bounce to the right and foul ball. And he deals. Rip to third. The throw to first. Out. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Avisail Garcia up to the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Schwarber settles under it. Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Kicks and deals. And down on strikes. And there's 2 down.
Man, how many times do you see 3 fastballs in an at-bat like that? I'm sure once he got to 2 strikes, he was trying to stay back for something off speed and just not ready for that 3rd fastball.
Soler, the batter now, as he holds up his swing for ball one. The 1-0. Good eye right there. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. And that one upstairs.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And there's the automatic. The pitch. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Next offering is fouled back.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
2 outs. Hard hit left side. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And the Marlins down quietly. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Bottom of the inning. Now, Randy Arozarena.
The left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
The wind of the pitch. In the air out towards right center. And that should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jesus Luzardo is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Now on the bump, Edward Cabrera.
And something to be aware of, the long ball has been a little bit of a problem for him this year.
Cabrera.
So a man aboard. So up now for Chicago, Bo Bichette, 1 for 2. First pitch just misses.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And a base hit up the middle. Arozarena flies around third. He'll score easily. It's 5-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Man at first. And next for the Cubs, Joey Meneses.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
In there for strike one. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
0-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that's the first out.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Schwarber up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Bichette, the runner at first, with one gone in the inning. And a swing and a miss there.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2 to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out. So digging in, Ryan Reynolds.
Number 16, Ryan Reynolds.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. One out. Runners at first and second. Right-handed reliever runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Rafael Devers up to hit. And that's downstairs and outside.
1 ball, no strike.
Misses off the plate. And it's 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next offering is down low. Righty to the plate, and they're all loaded up.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
2 outs, bases loaded. Here's Eloy Jimenez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one's in there, 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
The pitch. That one ran inside, almost got him. The 1-1. Turned on, but foul wide of third. The next offering misses. Ball 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And a pitch. Jimenez tries to hold up, appeal to first. He did not go around. To kick, the 3-2. This one in the air, right field. And that's the inning. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. We're through 5. It's the Cubs 5 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back. And here's the first baseman, Gerard Encarnacion.
Gerard Encarnacion.
Steele back to work. That's in there. Strike one.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
And it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Kicks and fires. And it's fouled away. In the air, right side. Meneses gets under it. Makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, John Birdie.
Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, John Birdie. Birdie measures 5 feet 10 inches, 33 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And here it comes. There's a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And a pitch. That one out to right. And he pulls up on it, and that's a hit. Man at first with 1 gone. Now the number 2 hitter, Gene Segura.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
At the belt and fires. Ground ball left side, and it gets by him. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
The batter, number 3, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Arias.
Just could not get in sync and even guess right. When you talk about guessing in the game, it's really anticipation and sort of going with what the highest probability pitch, velocity, location at that point of the at-bat is.
Left-hand batter waits. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The pitch. That's a base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
And here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Reynolds going back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track. Both runners tagging.
Well, he'll take the sac fly on the mound right there. Bases loaded. I mean, this is a high leverage situation. And if you can limit the other team, you're doing pretty good work. See if he can get this next out.
Brian De La Cruz, the next up for the Marlins. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Segura at third. Arise at first. 2 out of the inning. That one the other way, and that's just foul. And now the lefty.
Ball two.
Just missed. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Zach Jackson throwing and getting ready for David Ross. Ramirez getting cranked up as well. Here comes a pitch. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Popped up right side. And that should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Now a long throw home. In to score from first. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. And the 1-0. And a strike in there.
1-1.
Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. Gets a piece and stays alive. 1-2 now. Now he breaks his bat. And a foul ball. Runner leads away at second. Hard ground ball, base knock. De La Cruz coming home. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's a 1-run game. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
2 outs, runner at first. And now, Avisail Garcia.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
And the pitch. That's a little bit low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And Garcia gets a piece. And a pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Fly ball down the line. Meneses pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. So it's 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Cubs 5 and the Marlins 4. Bottom of the 6th inning. Leading off, Dansby Swanson. And the right-hander back to work. Ball 1 there. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Matt Barnes preparing to come on if needed. Okert, a left-hander, also throwing. Next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
No strike.
Outside. In for a strike, now 3-1. There's a strike.
Full count.
Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Bounced out to short. Birdie fires over to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Catcher number 5, Jax Groshans.
And up next for Chicago, Jax Groshans, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one almost got him.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
That one's in there. That's strike 1. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder, he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Dribbled up the third baseline. Over to first. Out. They get the out on Arozarena.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Bobish. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Birdie fires over to first. And that'll do it. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Zach Jackson.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested, but we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
And at the plate for Miami, Jorge Soler. The pitch. They say it went.
0-1.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Now 1-1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
1-1 now. And fouled off. Next one misses. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Here's a 2-2. Sets him down on strikes. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Now here is Gerard Encarnacion. In the air, right field. Fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2.
Up next for the Marlins, the shortstop, John Birdie.
So the batting order turns over, and up next for Miami, John Birdie. That misses, and it's 1-0. The pitch. Out in front and foul to the left side. The pitch.
Ball inside.
Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And the righty deals. In the air to left center. Rosarena moving under it. And that ends the inning. Miami down in order. And the score remains 6-4.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
And welcome back. Now it's the right fielder, Joey Meneses.
The right fielder, Joey Meneses.
And he deals. And that's in the dirt. That misses the zone, and now 2-0.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
On the ground, Birdie zips it to first, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
The first baseman, number 12, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber, the next Cub to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Hit hard, that gets through.
He was all over that one. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Brian Reynolds, the next Cub to hit.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Schwarber leads off first with 1 away. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And here is Devers. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. And ball 1. Two outs.
Ball 2.
And he boots it. Throw in Holt's the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
The designated hitter.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
And now Eloy Jimenez.
Ball.
First offering misses the mark. Out towards right center field. And no one can get there. It falls in. 1 run across. Cut off. Now a throw home. Safe at the plate. And they're up by 4.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
On the mound now, Sixto Sanchez.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. First offering, and it just misses. Righty delivers. Lifted in the air, right center field. Chisholm under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Cubs 8 and the Marlins 4. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Erasmo Ramirez.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now the third baseman, Gene Segura, 1 for 3. The Fish in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
And here it comes. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
The batter number 3, second baseman, Luis.
And now for the Marlins, Luis Arias. Swing and a bouncer. Fires over to Schwarber. 2 up, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 2, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. In there, and it's 0-1.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
The pitch.
Ball.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
The 1-2. And another ball. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Got him looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom of the 8th. Now the Cubs catcher, Jack Groshans. And a pitch. Edge of the zone for a strike. Strike one. The wind of the pitch. Next offering misses down and away. And now it's even up.
Tough take right there. He swings at that more often than not.
Here's a rocket out to left. Soler makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting, left fielder.
So up next, Randy Arozarena.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
That one missed.
That's the ball.
The wide to kick the pitch. And that is in for a strike. And the count even at 1. That one drifts inside. This one high in the air to left center. 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs, the shortstop. Whoa.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bo Bichette. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1. Right-handed reliever. And that one is inside, ball 1.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
In there at the knees for a strike.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
The other way. Encarnacion steps on the bag. That ends the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubs, but they still lead it by a count of 8-4. We go to the 9th. Now it's the DH, Brian De La Cruz. Ramirez in his 9th season, 32 years old, and he's a native of Nicaragua. Ramirez back to work. And there's a strike. The 0-1. There's a strike. And the 0-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, it's a nice job with the cutter right there. He didn't exactly catch the corner of the zone, but that's one of those where the late movement probably fooled the umpire a little bit. Those guys do not have an easy job. I thought it was a good take overall, and, you know, it's one of those things where you leave it in the umpire's hands. You just don't know what the answer is going to be, and that time he lost.
Now here is Nick Fortes.
Down low.
First pitch, and he just misses. And the right-hander deals. And that one fouled off. Swings through that.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
He swings and fouls one off.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
The 0-1.
No.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
Ripped on a line. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Throw cut off to second, but he's in there easily.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And in scoring position with 2 away. And at the plate for Miami, Jorge Soler. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Garcia at second with 2 down. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Now batting.
Ferrara Encarnacion, the next up for the Marlins. And that's in there for strike 1. Two on, 2 outs. And there's a ball. And a pitch.
Ball.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And the righty deals. And that's down and away.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, John Birdie. That misses. 1-0.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
Two outs. Bases are full. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Next one off the plate inside. And the count's even at 2. Is just one strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle of the pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
And our final here today, 8-4. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Marlins, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes.